You've been handed a plan that quietly steals 40 years of your life, and they sold it to you as the responsible thing to do. Go to school, get a job, work hard for 40 years, save a little out of each paycheck, then retire rich and free. It sounds safe, it sounds smart, but it's actually one of the most dangerous bets a human being can make, and almost everyone you know is all in on it. A man named DeMarco gave this plan a name, the Slowlane, and he noticed something horrifying about it that the people following it rarely stop to calculate. They're trading the only thing they can never get back, their time, their youth, their best years, for a payoff that arrives, if it arrives at all, right around the time they're too old to fully enjoy it. Let's look at the math nobody wants to see. The Slowlane runs on one engine. Trade your hours for money. And the trap is built right into the engine. You only have so many hours, which means your income has a ceiling no matter how hard you work. You cannot work more than 24 hours in a day, so your financial life becomes a slow trickle. Save a small slice of a capped paycheck, do it for 40 years, and hope it compounds into freedom right around the time your body starts slowing down. But here's the real cost, the one that should make you angry. The Slowlane isn't just slow with money, it's slow with your life. It tells you to defer everything, the dreams, the freedom, the adventures, the actual living, all pushed off to someday, to retirement, to the far end of 4 decades spent in a job you merely tolerate. You hand over your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your strongest and most alive years, in exchange for a promise of freedom at 65. That is not a plan. That is a layaway plan on your own life. And now, for the part that the word safe hides. Everyone assumes the Slowlane is the safe choice, and building something of your own is the risky one. It's backwards. The Slowlane is a 40-year bet. A bet that you'll keep your job, that your savings survive, that your health holds, that nothing major goes wrong across 4 entire decades, and that when you finally arrive, you'll still have the years and the energy to enjoy the prize. That is not safe. It's one of the biggest gambles of all. It just happens to wear a disguise that looks like caution. And maybe you're thinking, but everyone does it this way, so it must be the responsible path. That word responsible is exactly the disguise. Because here is what DeMarco saw that changes everything. The only real way out of the Slowlane is to break the link between your time and your money. To build something that earns whether or not you're physically present. Value that scales. Value that reaches thousands or millions of people, instead of trading 1 hour for 1 wage. You don't need anyone's permission, and you don't need to be a genius. You just need to stop feeding 40 years into a machine designed to pay you back only when you're too old to fully spend it. Your time is the one thing that never comes with a refund. The Slowlane promises you freedom and quietly charges you your entire life to get there. Stop deferring your one and only life to a someday that might never come. Build a life you don't have to spend 40 years escaping from.